Welcome everyone. Through this video, I will discuss today number of tangents of two circles. This is an important chapter of JEE Main and Wbjee. It is also very simple. So, number of common tangents of two circles. Now, case 1. When two circles do not intersect. So look, here this one is a circle of radius r1 and this is another circle of radius r2. Here two circles do not intersect. So how many tangents? Look, this one and this one. Two direct tangents. So this is 1, this one is 2. And this is transverse tangent 3 and this is 4. So when two circles do not intersect, we get 4 common tangents. So this is very simple from figure. Now what is condition? So look, this is R1 and this is R2. So this one is C1, C2. So look, C1, C2, line segment C1, C2 greater than R1 plus R2. This is condition that two circles do not intersect. So this one is a very obvious case. C1, C2 greater than R1 plus R2. This is C1, C2. This is R1 and this one is R2. So how many tangents? 4 tangents. Now application. The number of common tangents of circle x square plus y square minus 2x plus 6y plus 9 equals to 0 and x square plus y square plus 6x minus 2y plus 3 plus 1 equals to 0. So to find number of common tangents, we need R1, R2 and distance between center. So what is C1? C1, 1 comma minus 3. And what is C2? C2 is minus 3 comma 1. So what is C1, C2? Distance between center. So 3, 1 plus 3 whole square. This is 4 square plus 4 square. So 4 root 2. 4 root 2. Now what is R1? R1 equals to radius. So g square plus f square minus c. So g square. So 1 plus 9 minus 9. 1 plus 9 minus c is 9. So this is 1. Now what is R2? It is g square. G square is 3 square minus 3 whole square, that is 3 square plus 1 square minus 1. So this one is 3. So what is R1 plus R2? R1 plus R2 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. And C1, C2 is 4 root 2. So obviously we are getting C1, C2 greater than R1 plus R2. So two circles do not intersect. So how many common tangents? So 4. So number of common tangents 4. So answer will be option D. So number of common tangents. So you have to remember this condition. Now case 2. Now look, one circle lies inside the other. So this is circle 1, C1 of radius R1, and this is circle C2, center radius R2. So C1, C2, this distance, and this one is R1 and this is R2. So here obviously C1, C2 less than R1 minus R2, difference of two radii. So you can take modulus. So obviously if this circle lies inside another circle, then no number of tangents. So no tangents can be drawn. So number of tangents, no common tangents. So number of tangents equals to 0. So what is the condition? Condition is C1, C2 less than mod R1 minus R2. So you have to remember this one. So look, application. X square plus y square equals to 9, and x square plus y square minus 2x minus 2y minus 23 equals to 0. So number of tangents, not common tangents. Number of tangents. Sorry, no tangents, no tangent can be drawn. So no tangent, common tangent, this is not applicable, no tangent. So we have to find C1. C1 is 0, 0. And what is C2? C2 is 1, 1. So C1, C2 equals to root 2. 1 plus 1. So this is root 2. So R1 equals to 3. And what is R2? Root over g square plus f square minus c. So 1 square plus 1 square minus 23. So this is plus 23. So it is 30. So R2 minus R1 equals to 2. So C1, C2 equals to root 2. So C1, C2 less than mod R2 minus R1. This is root 2, this is 2. So one circle lies inside the other. So one circle lies inside the other. So no common tangent. Sorry, no tangents. No tangent can be drawn. So how many tangent? So 0 tangent. So common is not applicable. We have discussed common tangent in part 1. So C1, C2 less than R1 minus R2. Now case 3. Case 3. When two circles touch externally, number of common tangents 3. So this is one common tangent, this is another common tangent, and this is third common tangents. So if two circles touch externally, then number of common tangents equals to 3. So this is well known result of class 10. So condition is C1, C2 equals to R1 plus R2. So case 3, number of common tangents when two circles touch externally. And case 4, when two circles touch internally, that is C1, C2 equals to difference of R1 minus R2 or mod of R1 minus R2. So only one common tangent. Only one common tangent. Only one common tangent. So what is equation of common tangent? S1 minus S2 equals to 0. So this is equation of common tangent. So S1 is circle 1, S2 is circle 2. So this one is very simple theory of class 10. So if two circles touch externally, this one two direct tangent and this one is another tangent. So three common tangents, and for if two circles touch internally, number of common tangent equals to 1. So this is our theory. Now application. Now application. So x square plus y square equals to 4, x square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y minus 24 equals to 0. Number of common tangents of two circles. So C1 0 0, R1 2, C2 3 4, R2 3 square plus 4 square plus 24. So this is 9 plus 16 plus 24. So root 49. So this is 7. So what is C1 C2? C1 C2 3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 equals to R2 minus R1. So R2 minus R1 is 5. So C1 C2 equals to R2 minus R1. So two circles touch internally. Touch internally. So how many common tangents? Only one common tangent. Only one common tangent. Only one. So how many common tangent? Common tangent is 1. So very simple. If you remember this result, and this is also probable question of competition. Now problem number 2. If two circles touch externally, then which condition is true? So what is C1? C1 is minus A0. C2 is minus B, 0B. 0 minus B. So R1 equals to root over A square minus C. R2 root over B square minus C. So it is given that two circles touch externally. Therefore C1 C2 equals to R1 plus R2. Now what is C1 C2? Root over A square plus B square equals to root over A square minus C, root over B square minus C. So this is given condition. Now you have to simplify this relation to get 4 out of 1 possible 4 alternatives. So final relation is independent of root. So take square. A square plus B square equals to A square minus C, B square minus C. 2 into A square minus C, B square minus C. So A square, B square is cancelled out. So 2C equals to 2 into A square minus C b square minus c. So 2 cancel out. Now take square, again squaring, this is c square. So a square minus c, this is b square minus c. So c square equals to a square b square, cb square, ca square plus c square. So finally what we are getting, you look, we are getting a square b square equals to cb square plus ca square. So dividing by a square b square, we get 1. This is c by a square. This is c by b square. So 1 by c equals to 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. So this is required condition. So this one is not, this one is 1 by c square. So D is possible option. Now how many common tangents? Since two circles touch externally, number of common tangents equals to 3. So this is case 4. Now I consider last case, that is case 5. If two circles intersect, we get two common tangents. Two common tangents. So look, two circles intersect. So this one is a one common tangent and this is 1. So two direct common tangent. So condition is C1, C2. This is C1, C2. And this one is R2. Up to this is R2. And up to this is R1. So C1, C2 obviously less than R1 plus R2. And C1, C2 less than difference of radii. So you have to recall this condition. So this is problem of JEE main, Wbjee also. So to find number of common tangent, we need radii and center. So C1 equals to 4 minus 1. C2 1, 3. C2 is 1, 3. So 1, 3. So what is C1, C2? C1, C2. So 3 square plus 4 square. This is 5. 3 square plus 4 square. Now R1. So what is R1? R1 is G square plus F square minus C. So 4 square plus 1 square minus 8. So 16, 17. 17 and this is 8. So 9. So this is 3. And what is R2? R2 is R. So it is given that two circles intersect. So we get this condition. R1 minus R2. So mod R minus 3 less than C1, C2 is 5 less than C1, C2. What is C1, C2? C1, C2 is 5. And what is R1 plus R2? So R plus 3. R plus 3. So R1, this is R, this is 3. So now 5 less than r plus 3. So 2 less than r, that is r greater than 2. R greater than 2. We are getting one part. R greater than 2. Now r minus 3 mod, so less than 5. So minus 5 less than r minus 3 less than plus 5. So r minus 3 less than 5. So we are getting r less than 8. R less than 8. This is r less than 8. And if we consider this one, minus 5 so look, minus 5 less than r minus 3. So minus 2 less than r. Minus 2 less than r. That is r greater than minus 2. And here r is greater than 2. So if we take, look, this is 8. R less than 8. R greater than 2, R greater than 2, and R greater than minus 2, R greater than minus 2. So, what is the common part? 2 to 8. So, option A is correct option. So, find center, radius and use condition. No need of thinking. Very simple and important for competitive exam also. Next problem. Now consider one more problem. This is problem of JEE Main. Two circles, this and this, where A belongs to integer, have exactly two common tangents. The number of possible value of A. So, two common tangents. So, two common tangents means two circles intersect. And what is our condition? Mod R1 minus R2 less than C1, C2. We have just proved it, R1 plus R2. That is, two circles intersect. Now what is C1? C1 equals to 0, 0. R1 equals to 2. C2 12, 5. And what is R2? 144 plus 25 minus a square. So 169 minus a square. So what is C1, C2? C1, C2, distance. So 12 square plus 5 square. So this is 13. So this is our first phase. Find center and radii. Now this is our condition. Therefore, mod this minus this, 169 minus a square root over, this is R2 minus R1 less than 13 less than R1 plus R2. So what is R1? 2 plus 169 minus a square. So we are getting these two conditions. From this condition, we have to find value of A. So if we consider this, so 13 less than 2 plus 169 minus a square. So 11 less than 169 minus a square. So if we write here, this is 169 minus a square. reverse form, greater than 11. So if we take square of an inequation, so greater is, if we write greater than, then it is always possible. So 169 minus a square greater than 1 to 1. So 169 minus 1 to 1. So this is 8, this is 48 minus a square greater than 0. So a square minus 48 less than 0. So a minus root 48, a plus root 48 less than 0. So we are getting root 48, this is minus root 48. So root 48. So this is less than 7. This is less than 7. So we are getting this condition, root 48. So this is less than 7. So 7, suppose it is approximately 6.5. This is a less than minus 6.5. Approximately, this is less than 7. So we are taking only integer value, so no harm if we take approximate value. It is nearly equal to 7, suppose 6.8, 6.8, suppose you. So what are the values of a? So look, this is minus 6, then minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many values? Here number of values of a 13. So how many values? 13. Now we have one more condition. So look, root over 169 minus a square minus 2 mod less than 13. So this is one more condition. So if we take positive 1, suppose this is greater than 2. So this less than 13. So 169 minus a square less than 15. Less than 15. So 169 minus a square less than 225. So 0 less than a square plus 48. A square plus 9, so this is 6. This is 6. This is 6 and this is 7. 7. 25 plus 31, 56. So a square plus 56 greater than 0. So this is true for all a. True for all a. So for all values of a, this is possible. Now how many values of a we are getting? Here we are getting 13 values. 13 values. Now if this is 169 minus a square, if we take 2 as positive, so 2 minus 169 minus a square less than 13. Less than 13. So 11 less than 169 minus a square. So if we take 2 greater than this. So 121 less than 169 minus a square. So what we are getting? 169. So a square minus, this is 8, this is 40, less than 0. So we are getting same condition, a minus root 48, a plus root 48 less than 0. So same condition we are getting. So how many possible values of a? Possible values of a is 13. So 13 is our possible answer. So these problems are very simple problems. So today we have discussed how to find number of common tangents of two circles. So there are 5 cases, so 5 conditions, and using these conditions you can find number of common tangents. So this topic is very important topic for JEE Main and Wbjee. So thank you for today.